Hello and welcome to Sports Buzz. I'm Abhishek Mahajan. In the next half an hour, we'll get you all the latest news and updates. Top stories first. In Centurian Test, Shardul Thakur removes solid Dean Elgar on 185. India look for more wickets against South Africa. Mitchell Marsh 96 leads host fight back after Pakistan blitz at the MCG. Australia stretched lead to 241. India looked to continue impressive run in three-match ODI series against Australia. In first ODI, Jemima Rodrigues and Deepti Sharma rebuild after losing early wickets at the Wankhede. And in Premier League, Manchester City climbs back into top 4 with a 3-1 win over Everton. All right, we'll start with cricket. India is playing South Africa in the first match at Centurion currently. South Africa is batting strongly at the moment, having taken a lead of more than 140 plus on day 3. Dean Elgar, who is playing his farewell series, departed after scoring 185 of 287 deliveries. He smashed 28 fours in his innings. Shardul Thakur removed Elgar after toiling hard, and currently South Africa are 392 for the loss of 7 wickets, and Marco Jansen is currently at the crease batting on 72, and along with him Kagiso Rabada is batting on 1. Earlier on day 2, Elgar's century and David Bedingham 56 runs helped Africa get past India's first innings total of 245. Elgar played some unusually flamboyant front foot strokes in a chanceless innings against a fearsome attack on a track set up for the seamers. He brought up his ton in 140 deliveries and featured in 2 important partnerships. First 93 runs for the second wicket and with Tony De Giorgi, which set a good foundation, and then 131 with Bedingham for the 4th wicket. The 29-year-old Bedingham looked assured and confident on debut as he scored 56 before being bowled by Mohammad Siraj. All right, moving on to our next story now, on to the Boxing Day Test match between Australia and Pakistan. Australia took a lead of 241 in their second innings, having scored 187 runs for the loss of 6 wickets at stumps on day 3 at Melbourne Cricket Ground. Steve Smith scored 50 while Mitchell Marsh smashed 96 runs. Earlier, Pat Cummins took 5 wickets while Nathan Lyon took 4 wickets to dismiss Pakistan for 264 in their first innings. Pakistan, resuming their first innings at 194 for 6, could only add 70 runs on day 3. Rizwan departed after contributing 42 runs, while Jamal remained unbeaten with a valuable 33. Australia has scored 318 in their first innings. And talking about New Zealand versus Bangladesh match, Bangladesh will take on New Zealand in the second T20I at Mount Maungani on Friday. New Zealand were steamrolled by Bangladesh in the first T20, suffering 5-wicket loss. On Wednesday, Bangladesh rolled out New Zealand cheaply at McLean Park for the second time in 4 days. Kiwis were restricted to a paltry 134 for 9 wickets. James Neesham scored 48 while Shariful Islam took 3 wickets. Liton Das then anchored the chase with 42 runs to take the visitors home. On Saturday, Bangladesh bowled out New Zealand for 98 on the same pitch to set up a 9-wicket win in the 3rd One-Day International, its first limited overs victory over the Black Caps on their home soil. And talking about the domestic cricket now, India's batter Mayank Agarwal will lead the Karnataka team in the opening 2 fixtures of the Ranji Trophy against Punjab and Gujarat. Karnataka will open their Ranji campaign against Punjab at Hubli from January 5th to 8th, and in their second match, the former champions will face Gujarat in Ahmedabad from January 12th to 15th. All-rounder K. Gautam, who featured in the preceding Vijay Hazare Trophy and Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy tournaments, has been left out. In the previous edition, Gautam had finished as Karnataka's highest wicket taker alongside pacer V. Vishak. They took 31 wickets each. Wicketkeeper batter Sujay Sateri, who found form with a bat in the C.K. Naidu Under-23 trophy, has been included in place of B.R. Sharath. And talking about women's cricket, the ODI is being played against Australia. The Indian women's cricket team is currently facing Australia in the first one-day international match at Wankhede in Mumbai. India is currently struggling at the moment, having scored 182 for the loss of 6 wickets till the last reports came in. Yastika Bhatia scored 49 runs, while Richa Ghosh and Deepti Sharma both scored 21 each. The next two ODIs will be played on December 30th and January 2nd, respectively. The action will then shift to Navi Mumbai, which will host the 3 T20Is on January 5th, January 7th and January 9th, respectively. So, India have lost 7 wickets now and the score is 182. Australian team headed by Elisa Healy boasts a formidable lineup including Elise Perry, Ashley Gardner and Jess Johansson. The women in blue registered an 8-wicket win on Saturday to clinch their first ever test win against Australia. And a lot of events happened in the world of cricket in the year 2023, from West Indies failing to qualify for the World Cup for the first time to India's heartbreak in the showpiece event. We take a quick look on the year gone by in cricket.
Year 2023 can best be described as a tectonic year with radical changes for women's cricket in India. The year that started with the inaugural T20 World Cup in South Africa ended with 2 back-to-back tests, and the inaugural edition of Women's Premier League in India put women on the centre stage in world cricket. More audience per match, more eyeballs on the women's game and more new faces followed. After that watershed moment, the bilateral series took over. In the Women's Ashes series, the one-off test saw the result after 8 years when Australia defeated England. The boards and other stakeholders are now understanding the value of standing behind the women's game. Moving to the men's world of cricket, India, high on that big win in the Asia Cup, won 10 matches on the trot in the World Cup they hosted, but were unable to make it count in the final that mattered most in the Narendra Modi Cricket Stadium. It started with the World Test Championship and World Cup final, Australia on both occasions getting the better of India in white and colour clothing. Pat Cummins leading the Aussies to victory from the brink of exit is the standout performance of the year. England failed to defend the World Cup but managed to salvage pride, bouncing back from 0-2 to 2-2 in the Ashes series. Asian neighbours Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh and Afghanistan played well in patches but were not consistent in the year. West Indies caused the biggest surprise by failing to qualify for the World Cup for the first time. New Zealand once again continued to shine, and though they failed to reach the final in the World Cup, the Kane Williamson-led team walk into 2024 with hope and faith to bounce back stronger. Cricketainment or IPL in India saw Chennai get the better of Gujarat in the final. MS Dhoni-led team got the better of Hardik Pandya-led team in the final for their 5th crown. The year 2024 has the T20 World Cup being played in the US and West Indies island. Cricket getting an Olympic debut has pushed uncharted territories open for the sport, and expanding horizons is just the right beginning for the gentleman's game.
Moving on, the Indian Olympic Association on Wednesday has set up an ad hoc committee with immediate effect after the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports suspended the Wrestling Federation of India. IUA Executive Council member Bhupinder Singh Bajwa has been designated as the chairman. Somaya and Manjusha Kanwar are the other members of the committee. The ad hoc committee will oversee and supervise WFI's operations, including athlete selection, submitting entries for athletes to participate in international events and organizing sports activities. The committee will also cater to the responsibility of handling bank accounts, managing the website and other duties. The government suspended the newly elected Wrestling Federation of India body led by Sanjay Singh. Chess now, former world rapid champion Koneru Humphrey stayed in contention for the Women's World Rapid Chess Championship by scoring 3.5 points from 4 rounds for a tally of 6.5 from 8 rounds and shared the second spot at Samarkand. With 3 rounds to go, the 2019 champion was in the company of China's Zhao Mo and within half a point of the surprise Russian leader Anastasia Bodnaruk, seeded 51. In the open category, where Magnus Carlsen, Ladislav Fedosiev and Yu Yangyi led at 7 points, Bharat Subramaniam, Arjun Erigassi and Vidit Gujarati were among the 13 players sharing the 4th spot at 6.5 points. Bharat continued his impressive run. Following his unbeaten run on the first day, the youngster defeated senior teammate Sandeepan Chanda, lost to Yu Yangyi, drew with R. Pragyananda and defeated Italy's Sabino Brunello. Strangely, Arjun played with all 3 second-day leaders. He drew Yu Yangyi and Carlsen but lost to Fedosiev before beating Armenia's Robert Hovhannisyan. All right, we'll shift focus to tennis now. Carlos Alcaraz came back from a set down to beat world number 1 Novak Djokovic 4-6, 6-4, 6-4 in a hard-fought exhibition match in Riyadh. Alcaraz started strong by breaking the Serb's serve in the opening game. However, Novak Djokovic answered back with 2 breaks of his own to take the opening set 6-4. The Spaniard then started the second set by breaking Djokovic once again. He then held his serve to secure the second set 6-4 to force a deciding third set. The third set was an epic back-and-forth battle, with Alcaraz getting a break in the third game only to see Djokovic level once again in the 6th. A string of errors by Djokovic allowed the world number 2 to take the upper hand back when he secured the deciding break to go up 5-4. The match is a preview to January's Australian Open as the world's top 2 players get into gear for the 2024 season.
He's one of the leaders of the sport today, and definitely he's going to carry this game in the future years to come. In the next 10-15 years, we're going to see a lot of him. So tennis is in good hands.
As you said, I grew up watching him winning the big tournaments, and I always dream about being in this position, playing against him face to face, and I'm really happy to be able to do that, and hopefully keep going. As I said many times, and himself said as well, he seems like he's 20, so we are gonna share the court more than once. So. It's amazing.
And former world number 1 Naomi Osaka of Japan returned to the practice court on Wednesday following a 15-month break from tennis, preparing to take part in next week's Brisbane International, a warm-up event for the Australian Open in Melbourne, which starts on January 14th. The 25-year-old 4-time Grand Slam champion, including 2019 and 2021 titles in Australia, last played a WTA tournament at the Pan Pacific Open in Tokyo in late September 2022, where she pulled out of a second-round match against Beatriz Haddad Maia due to illness. Since then, Osaka and her American rapper boyfriend Cordae became parents to daughter Shay in Los Angeles in July. All right, we'll slip into a very short break, but still to come in this edition of DD India Sports Buzz, Australia's most prestigious ocean race concludes with Law Connect claiming the honours.
In a world that never stops, where information shapes our reality, one app stands out, helps you stay ahead of time. Introducing the DD India app, your gateway to a world of news right at your fingertips. Your most trusted source of news goes global, goes digital. Explore a world of options, top stories, live updates, in-depth analysis, and more. Stay informed wherever you are. Real-time alerts keep you ahead of the curve always. The DD India app, connecting you to the world one story at a time. Download now and explore the world of knowledge, insights, and authentic information. Wherever news breaks, whatever it takes,
connecting corners, cutting across continents.
Stories that matter from across the globe.
Accurate, authentic journalism that serves you right. From politics to glamour, from sports to world affairs, with a fusion of aesthetics and substance. Introducing news in a new avatar. Experience the world through a new lens. Stay tuned to DD India for an exciting journey beyond borders.
Well, 2023 is about to end, but it gave us a lot of memories to cherish, especially in the world of cinema. World really went Natu Natu on the peppy beats of the famous movie RRR that got global recognition. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once that completely dominated the 95th Academy Awards. The remarkable career of Michael Douglas and the legend of Bollywood, Waheeda Rehman, was bestowed with the most iconic Dada Saheb Phalke Lifetime Achievement Award.
Watch Echoes 2023 World Goes Natu Natu at these times on 28th of December only on DD India.
Welcome back. You're watching DD India Sports Buzz. I'm Abhishek Mahajan. Some more stories. Manchester City climbed back into Premier League's top four as second half goals by Phil Foden, Julian Alvarez and Bernardo Silva sealed a comeback 3-1 victory at Everton. Everton took the lead against the run of play through Jack Harrison's close-range finish in the 29th minute. But Foden drilled in a superb low shot after 53 minutes and Alvarez converted a penalty after handball by Amadou Onana. Silva wrapped up the points 4 minutes from time with a sublime finish after a mistake by Everton keeper Jordan Pickford. Champion City moved above Tottenham Hotspur into 4th place with 37 points from 18 games, 5 behind leaders, Liverpool having played a game less. In other matches, a penalty from substitute Noni Madueke earned Chelsea a hard-fought 2-1 home victory over Crystal Palace. Hwang Hee-chan scored twice to lead Wolverhampton Wanderers to a 4-1 over Brentford in the clash that featured 4 goals in the opening half hour. Now, British billionaire Jim Ratcliffe has struck a deal to take a minority stake at Premier League club Manchester United. In a deal announced on Christmas Eve, Ratcliffe will take a 25% stake in United and he pledged to invest $300 million in the club to try to revive their fortunes. The deal is subject to a regulatory sign-off. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag welcomed the deal, calling it a positive development. Listen in.
We're looking forward. I think it's positive for the club that they're stepping in. They have a lot of experience in sport on the highest level, F1, cycling team, other football clubs. So it can only help and support us to get our targets. So yeah, we are looking forward. They want to work with us and we want to work with them.
And it was 4th time lucky for Law Connect and skipper Christian Beck as his Super Maxi reigned in and Comanche over the final approach to claim line honours in the Sydney to Hobart yacht race by 51 seconds. The two big yachts had run neck and neck at the front of the fleet of more than 100 boats over 1,163 kilometres from Sydney Harbour to Tasmania's main southern port. Law Connect, which last won the race under the name Perpetual Loyal in 2016, had finished runner-up last year. Thousands of spectators gathered at Hobart's Constitution Dock to watch one of the closest finishes in the long history of Australia's most prestigious ocean race. Stormy weather had made conditions tough and the winning time was 1 day, 19 hours, 3 minutes and 58 seconds.
We thought we'd definitely lost it. Like 15 minutes before because they were 3 miles ahead of us, kind of thing. So, because they took the lead pretty close to the line, we thought there's no way we could get it back, but the wind gust came around and miraculously it happened. So it was a complete surprise, to be honest.
And in a resounding display of skill, dedication and unwavering determination, India has etched its name in the annals of sporting history by securing a monumental century of medals at the 2023 Asian Games hosted in China. As the year draws to a close, India's athletes stand tall, having clinched an impressive total of 107 medals, and this remarkable feat is a testament to the nation's resilience and commitment to excellence in the dynamic landscape of sports. From the track to the field, the courts to the arenas, Indian sports stars showcased their prowess and left an indelible mark on the Asian Games. In our next report, we take a sneak peek to India's historic run.
A 655-member Indian contingent participated at the Asian Games in Hangzhou. India finished their Asian Games campaign with a record haul of 107 medals. First time in the nation's history such an achievement has been realized. The Indian contingent amassed a total of 28 gold, 38 silver and 41 bronze medals during the course of the event. This remarkable medal haul represents India's most successful performance in a single edition of the quadrennial spectacle. The country ended at the 4th spot in the medal tally, behind China, Japan and Republic of Korea. In shooting, India surpassed its previous best of 14 medals achieved at Doha 2006 by securing 22 medals in China. Notably, 12 of these medals were earned in team events. The men's and women's cricket team and kabaddi team demonstrated their prowess, achieving double gold medals in their respective categories. India's dominance in compound archery was undeniable as nation secured all 5 gold medals on offer, with Jyoti Sureka Venom and Ojas Praveen achieving a rare treble. This success bodes well for compound archery's pursuit of a permanent place in the Olympic program leading up to the Los Angeles 2028 Olympics. In the realm of badminton, the pairing of Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty secured India's maiden gold medal with a convincing victory in the men's double final. The Indians' badminton squad's overall performance also earned them 3 medals, marking their second best showing at the Games. Athletics events were headlined by Neeraj Chopra's successful title defense in the javelin throw. Indian track and field athletes brought home 29 medals, 6 of them gold, making it India's best returns in athletics since its very first edition in 1951. The sport was single largest contributor to India's medal tally in the 19th Asian Games. Several of these medal-winning performances have not only brought glory to India but also secured athletes' berth for the Paris 2024 Olympics. The Indian men's hockey team secured a golden finish, while boxers Nikhat Zareen, Praveen, Preeti and Lavlina earned bronze medals, thereby guaranteeing their participation in the marquee event in the French capital. Sports Desk, DD India.
And Indian athletes have put up stellar performances in various sports. Track and field athlete Neeraj Chopra created history by becoming the first Indian to win gold in World Athletics Championship, while Indian archers, women boxers, young chess players proved their mettle in their respective sports to bring laurels to the nation. Here's a recap of the journey in 2023.
India's star athlete Neeraj Chopra created history in the World Championship. He achieved the feat of becoming the world champion for the first time by throwing 88.17 meters javelin in the competition. Neeraj is the first Indian to win a gold medal in the World Athletics Championship. Neeraj Chopra won the gold medal in the Asian Games. Meanwhile, Kishore Jena doubled the happiness of the countrymen by winning the silver medal. Among the women, Jyoti Yaraje attracted everyone's attention with a strong performance. Jyoti was successful in winning a silver medal in 100-meter hurdles in the Asian Games. Last year was quite memorable for Indian archery. From World Championships to Asian Games, Indian archers were successful in winning medals in almost all the competitions in which they participated. India succeeded in winning a total of 4 medals, including 3 gold and 1 bronze medal in the World Archery Championship held in Berlin. The Indian women's compound team of Jyoti Sureka Venom, Aditi Gopichand Swamy and Praneeth Kaur had won the World Archery Championship gold medal for the country for the first time in this event. Ojas Devtale was also successful in becoming the world champion. The Indian men's and women's compound team won 5 medals, including 2 gold and 3 bronze medals at the World Archery Championships 2023 Stage 4 in Paris. India's excellent performance was seen in the Women's World Boxing Championship held in Delhi. 4 Indian women boxers were successful in winning gold medals in different weight categories. Lavlina Borgohain won gold medal in 70 to 75 kg weight category. Nikhat Zareen in 48 to 50 kg weight category. Neetu Gangas in 45 to 48 kg weight category. And Sweetie Bora won the gold medal in 75 to 81 kg weight category. Indian Grandmaster R. Pragnananda created history by reaching the final of the FIDE World Cup Chess. He had to face defeat from Magnus Carlsen in the final. He was the youngest player to reach the World Cup final. His sister R. Vaishali became the 3rd female chess player from India to become a Grandmaster. 17-year-old Ronak Sadhwani gave a strong performance and succeeded in becoming the Under-20 World Junior Rapid Chess Champion. Sports Desk, DD India.
All right, that's all we have in this edition of Sports Buzz. You stay tuned for more news and updates. Namaskar.